Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here with someone who should be a familiar face to you, Chris Austin, who these days is the Chief Sales Officer of Explora Journeys. Now, what's Explora Journeys? Well, we've been writing about it. It's a brand new luxury cruise line that's going to be coming out in 2023, and Chris is overseeing all the sales for it, and we're going to talk to him about the new ships, because it's actually 4 ships, and then we're going to talk to him about all the great travel advisor policies they have, making it so much easier for you to sell. You'll find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Well, Chris, it's great here. We're actually here at Virtuoso Travel Week, and you're here. It's amazing. You're a couple of years ago when it was literally you were with your former company, Seabourn, and you got Cruise Personality or something of the year, which for a hotel guy was pretty good. I gotta tell you.
Cruise Ambassador of the Year.
Cruise Ambassador of the Year, and I went up to you. I said, "Well, you've made it now. You know, you've shed your hotel image because for years you were with Starwood, Sheraton,
That's correct.
And now you are a cruise guy, and you're big time because now you're a cruise guy at a brand new line that you're helping to develop. Let's talk about what is Explora Journeys.
Excellent, Jim. Well, it's great to be at Virtuoso Travel Week, and of course with all of our amazing travel advisors. Actually, the show is going great. And Explora Journeys, yes. Well, my phone rang last July, and actually somebody said, how would you like to help us create a brand new brand?
And you said, you hung up. That's crazy. You know?
I know. I was like, who wants to do that? In fact, everybody should do that. Creating a brand new brand is incredible. And of course, we had a white piece of paper, especially around how do we work with our travel advisors. But Explora Journeys is really the vision and the dream of the Aponte family.
Who own MSC Cruises, right?
Who own MSC Cruises. We are the luxury brand of the MSC Group.
Right.
And of course, the MSC Cruises brand is the contemporary premium brand of the MSC Group. Right. So we're proud sisters, and we're very proud of our parents, MSC. Of course, they're very financially stable. You know, their cargo ships have been running, and we're very grateful for that.
Well, they seem to knock out a couple of ships every year, so they don't have a problem.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful, beautiful ships. They're committing, actually, for our brand, 4 ships. The first will actually launch in 2023, and then 1 ship a year. And they're all being built by the finest shipbuilders, actually, in the world, Fincantieri, at their yard in Trieste, the Malfaconi yard in Italy. And of course the Italians are the best luxury shipbuilders in the world. So we really are going to have a beautiful fleet. The brand, Jim, is of course inspired by our European roots. We're a family business and family brand, so that is something that we're very proud about. And Explora Journeys is going to offer a differentiated ocean experience for discerning travelers.
Now, what exactly will be on this ship? What's going to be different? First of all, how many guests will it have?
Well, the ship capacity is 900 guests.
Okay.
Now, our ships, the entire brand, has been actually designed with guest centricity. So way before I joined, the MSC Group had engaged a number of firms to actually ask our future guests, consumers, in our demographic, what they basically wanted out of their vacation. How should a ship be designed? Actually, even think about it as a hotel. It is a hotel. Back to my hotel roots.
I know, so you're perfect, right?
And actually, therefore, we've designed our brand with that guest centricity. And a number of factors actually distilled out of that: space, choice, and privacy. So how have we actually answered those questions? Well, space, we're building a decent-sized, beautiful luxury ship designed by a maritime group of super yacht architects, actually, and the ship looks like a super yacht.
Much bigger. Yeah,
of course, she's much bigger, and we're not going to hide that fact at all. But space, we're going to have the largest lead-in suite in our industry, 377 square feet. All of our suites are full ocean front, and they all have terraces. So nomenclature for Explora Journeys is going to be really important. Balconies, yes, but we're calling them terraces because they're larger. Every terrace, even on the lead-in suite, will actually have a double day bed and the dining table and chairs as well. And of course, then we move up the ship through our categories, and actually our largest category of suites are ocean residences. They're not for sale to live on permanently, but they are obviously a different nomenclature, and our largest residence is the owner's residence, 3,014 square feet.
That sounds like a great apartment.
It sounds like a beautiful residence, yes, and it goes across port to starboard, and it's on the aft of the ship, and it's actually going to be spectacular.
And I assume you're going to have a lot of different dining options and wonderful things like that.
Actually, exactly. That's where choice comes in, yes? So we're giving 9 different culinary experiences for our guests, actually. Obviously different themes, be it Mediterranean, be it a Pan-Asian, a steakhouse, etc. So they'll have a lot of choice there. Choice also comes in actually the 10 lounges that we'll have across our ship also. We've got 4 pools, 2 on the aft, 1 on the forward, an indoor pool as well with a stunning retractable roof. So a lot of choice being delivered to guests, which again, through that guest centricity, is what they asked for. They also said, though, for the itineraries, deliver them a little bit differently.
Right.
Yes, they said, actually, we don't want to have another vacation after the vacation to recover.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I think we all do, actually. Yeah. So slower and deeper were the key sort of drivers of what the those consumers, those future guests really told us. So trying to build in an overnight into every itinerary, trying to build in unconventional arrival and departure times. So, for example, on our maiden journey, May the 16th, 2023, from Barcelona to Athens, we're going to call on Saint-Tropez. Beautiful destination.
I know, it's an amazing town.
But we're going to actually drop anchor in the bay at noon. That's just when all those day clubs are opening up, yes? So our guests will be able to go and enjoy maybe Nikki Beach, Club Cinq, go off on a wonderful immersive experience, ashore. But we don't leave Saint-Tropez till 11 p.m. at night.
So you get your nighttime action too.
You do, and that's a very different experience. Having cocktails in the beautiful town of Saint-Tropez, maybe enjoying a gorgeous Provence dinner in town, or returning to our ship, enjoying, of course, one of our culinary experiences while looking at the beautiful bay of Saint-Tropez. So that's a great example of how we're really looking at, the yachting playgrounds of the world, those hidden treasures, along with marquee ports where we're going to be visiting as well. Guests also told us, Jim, they wanted a sea day also. And
it's a beautiful ship. You should spend some time. Right?
You should, and you should obviously have what we call that ocean state of mind, and that would be unique for all of us. You would describe it differently, Jim. So would I. But basically, guests said, "I really want to enjoy the ocean." And a sea day, is a very different experience than basically being on a ship if it's in port. Right. So our itineraries all include sea days as well.
No, that's amazing. So it is going to start out in the Med, right? Yes. In 2023. Roughly what month do you think?
So we're going to actually launch May of 2023, May the 16th. We'll have about 2 months in the Mediterranean, obviously Eastern Mediterranean, Western Mediterranean. We'll then actually move up north. We're going to move up through to Northern Europe, have a couple of months in Northern Europe, cross through the UK, beautiful itineraries around the UK, and then across Greenland and Iceland, the Maritimes of North America. We'll have festive, actually, Jim, 23, 24 in the Caribbean.
That sounds great.
Yes, who would not like to be in the Caribbean for Christmas or New Year? Then actually around South America to the western seaboard, the Pacific, and of course we'll finish the first year with Explora 1, doing a wonderful combined itinerary from Vancouver to Hawaii. Could be separate, 9 days each, but a wonderful combination. So really Explora 1's going halfway around the world. At the same time in 24 we'll launch our second ship, Explora 2, and she'll launch again in the Mediterranean.
Right. Well, that's great. So you got those 2 ships and 2 more to come, right?
That's correct. A fleet of 4, beautifully designed, beautiful ships, and maybe a couple of options on standby as well for the 5th and 6th ship.
Sounds wonderful. Now, tell us a little bit about, because you have some very unique travel advisor policies and things make it a lot easier to sell, because you've obviously been in this business, you know what travel advisors want. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to do.
Yeah, no, that's a key point, Jim, actually, and I think through the art of listening and knowledge exchange, listening for years, we've put together the finest portfolio of policies in the industry, and it's really our commitment to the travel advisor and the travel advisor community, and it's going to help protect their health for the future. And we will be the finest partners to our travel advisors anywhere around the world. So what are we doing? Very high commission rates to start with. Let's compensate our advisors for the hard work they do, the expertise. They have to learn about our brand. We want to reward them about that. We want to reward them for obviously sharing the story of Explora journeys with their clients, etc. But then also, it's not just about a high commission rate. We're also having no NCFs.
Yeah, that's great, and everybody wants that, and the best lines are turning to that.
That is absolutely true, and business should be joyful, yes. And if we say we're going to pay, a high commission on the Journey fare, we should be paying the high commission without the NCFs, so no NCFs. We're also going to be the very first brand actually to launch what we're calling our rolling payment commission program.
Something absolutely, especially during this pandemic period, everybody's been asking for, right?
They have. It's actually a response to the rhetoric, especially during the pandemic, but sometimes before, that the whole commission payment structure should be, redefined. So we're going to be paying our commission on the receipt of deposits, on the receipt of finals, and then also we're going to be paying commission on all of those add-ons. So that's shore experiences, which we're going to call, Jim, destination experiences, but transfers, pre and post hotels, overland journeys, we're going to be paying commission on those, and that commission check will come in after the guest disembarks. So they'll receive, a travel advisor will actually receive, if you think of the life cycle of a booking, they'll receive payments from us 3 times, at deposit, at final, and after the guest disembarkation.
That sounds exactly what travel advisors have been asking for a while now, and you're addressing that, and it's amazing you're doing it from the very beginning, because I guess you've seen what has happened over the past year, and indeed that was the situation even before, and they would probably have liked it, but at that time they were willing to accept it because they had rolling income, and now they had no income for a while.
Well, and I said the business should be joyful, and we seriously mean that. No nickel and diming of our travel advisors, no nickel and diming of our guests. So easy move policies. Why would we ever say if a guest wants to move a journey to another journey? No. So easy move policies, name change policies. If actually, unfortunately, a guest, a client would cancel a journey, and of course I don't know who would want to cancel an Explora journey, but if we retain any cancellation penalties, the travel advisor will also be paid commission on the same amount that we have retained. And that's, I think, breakthrough also, that many brands don't do that either.
Well, Chris, it sounds great. I know it's still a year and a few months away, probably a year and 6 months away. But it sounds like this is a great plan. It's great backing, and I'm so happy you're involved with it. I'm sure you are very happy to be helping to create this wonderful brand.
No, indeed. And the one further thing, Jim, I'd love to say actually for our advisor partners, we know that on-hold call times have been incredibly long during the pandemic, which is unfortunate. No brand has wanted to do that, but unfortunately they have been. We have created a exclusive by appointment service only for our travel advisors, so they can actually select the time and day when they want our ambassadors from our Explora Experience Center to call them, to actually waitlist suites right now. So I'd love all of our ambassadors to be talking to our advisors and obviously waitlisting specific suites for their clients. And, I invite them to all be on the journey with us, and let's be mutually successful, Jim.
Now, where can travel advisors out there find out more about Explora Journeys?
Well, I'm always very free with my email information, so chris.austin@Explora Journeys. Please reach out to me, and I'd love to answer any questions. Saul Fonseca is our head of sales on my team for the Americas. Please reach out to Saul, and actually, if any of the travel advisors haven't watched our video, they can do that by going to the ExploraJourneys.com website and pour a glass of wine or a cup of coffee and watch our 3-minute brand reveal video, which I think they're going to say is quite beautiful. They may even ask, Jim, are you sure the ship's not built? Because the ship is a digital animation, but she looks very real in the video.
It actually is built, right? They're sailing around. It just be keeping it a secret, right? So that's it.
Well, the ship is under construction in the yard in Melfacone, so we're really excited, and soon our second ship will start to be built as well.
Well, we're looking forward to that coming out in May of 2023. Chris, congratulations on this new role for you, creating a luxury cruise line from scratch. So I'm glad you're involved, and I heard a little rumor you were doing this, and you didn't want to tell me where it was, and now you've moved back to Miami, and you're really, it's believe me, probably a year and a half is going to move pretty quickly, right?
It will indeed. But I know with the support of all of our travel advisors around the world, and of course all of our virtuoso advisors and advisors from any of our top consortia, we do seriously invite them to be on this journey with us together. And I'm going to say thank you to all of the advisors for supporting me and all of my team actually over the past years. And let's have fun and be joyful together, and make our future very bright.
Excellent. Congratulations again. And it's great. It's great to see Chris here at Virtuoso again. It's great to be in a conference again, right?
It is. Absolutely.
And I'm James Shillinglaw here at Virtuoso Travel Week with Chris Austin, who you know, and you'll get to know even more. This is Insider Travel Report.